Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to ConCorp. Today, guys, we are working on stuff and things. In particular, we'll be working on some stuff regarding these dogs, which a lot of you guys wanted to see in a couple of the recent episodes. So, these dogs, gonna maybe be getting some names, and also, we're gonna give them houses, because they've been sitting out here in the rain, they've been holding down the fort, they've been protecting ConCorp for us for like the last couple of months, and these guys deserve a home somewhere in ConCorp. So we're going to do that, but first things first, as I said last episode, we have some area behind ConCorp that we need to work on a little bit, because they're a little bit blank, they're a little bit bland, and we could make something awesome there, so we're going to make something awesome there. So today, we're going to be working on this section of ConCorp right here, this little outcropping of rock right here. As of right now, pretty much just stone, but I'm thinking right now, what we could do with this area is we could do a little bit of branding, right? So right now, if we fly in from the backside of ConCorp, you can see the lighthouse, the beacon lighthouse we added last time, the bridge right here that we added as well, but there's no indication of like what this is. So I'm thinking if we put a nice big sign right here that says ConCorp on here, then everybody will know this is where the good stuff is. Am I right? Am I right? Because we got the branding on the front, we got the CC on the front, we got it on the ground here as well, but no branding on the back. And we also have the ConCorp logo, or the words ConCorp here in the plaza area. So I feel like a sign in the back would be pretty good, would fit quite nicely, because that's a fair distance away from all the branding we have in the front. So that is what we're going to do. We're going to make a sign in that area over there, in that dead space, so that it will look cool, and yeah, tell people that ConCorp is this way, and you should come here, and you should be a part of it. Be a part of ConCorp. Be a part of something more. So, what we're going to need some of these, smooth stone. I'm actually going to smelt up some more while we're waiting here, so we're just going to dump this into our little smelter here. We're also probably going to need some concrete. I'm thinking gray concrete for the back of the sign, like the back of it, and maybe some lighting of end rods across the top would look cool, as well as some quartz, which I think we have enough quartz. I'd like the smooth quartz if we have some, so we have a little bit, and we have a little bit here as well, it seems. So we might need to get a little bit more quartz. Luckily, I should have some ores. Yep, I got a little bit of ore in here. Fantastic, so we can use this to get some smooth quartz. So let me grab my fortune pickaxe. There we go. Get out our nether quartz ore. Put this in the offhand, and then just bust through some quartz here, getting a whole bunch of it, and then we'll smelt this stuff up. So give me a second here, I'll get the materials together, and we'll start this sign. You know what else we can do to get a lot of quartz? We can just come here and trade with our villagers, right? Might as well have these guys contribute to making the sign, if we can do so, which we definitely can do so here. There we go. So we got, what, stack and a half of quartz almost right there. So that's pretty good. So yeah, we'll just get a bunch of quartz from these guys and then smelt this stuff up. So the question is now, what do we want to have this sign portray? Well, the ConCorp is the future of everything, so we want it to be a sort of modern sign, but also incorporate itself well into the industrial aesthetic we have here at ConCorp with the grays and the big, large-scale industrial builds. So I grabbed some granite walls as well, which should help out with this. And I'm thinking like maybe here would be a good spot for this sign. It's going to be a pretty big sign, I think, because we want it to be, you know, sort of the same scale as the surrounding buildings. But we also don't want it to overwhelm everything here. And we don't want it to block the electric course as well, which, you know, comes through here and goes that way. So, yeah, I think here would probably be a good spot for it. We'll probably make the sign, I think 3 blocks wide would probably be good. And the support is probably going to be this stone block, and then we'll have the modern part of the sign be the actual lettering and the background to the sign itself. I think that should work well. So let's go ahead and get started on this sign right here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so there we have it. The ConCorp sign is now up, and it's looking pretty nice. It's looking pretty nice. We got the light blue carpet, giving it a little bit of color. We got the gray concrete, which is a really great background, I think. Really helps the white of the smooth quartz to pop out a little bit. And the lettering, I think, looks pretty cool. It's a little bit elongated. And yeah, you can see it really well from a distance, and it really works well as sort of like a way to frame in the entirety of this backside of ConCorp. So yeah, I'm digging that. That is looking pretty nice. And we also connected this the sign itself like up to like some anchor points. So I put in some granite walls here and like connected this so this goes all the way down here. So I feel like that sort of anchors it in quite nicely. And then the same thing from this side. I want to see what this looks like when we fly through the elytra course here. So if we're boosting on through here, oh yeah, just right beside it. So yeah, not even close to interfering with anything. So yeah, same on both sides with the end rods on the top, which make it look really cool. It's like it's sort of sparkling a little bit of Vex magic in there maybe. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, it looks almost like it's top illuminated at night. So I'm really happy with the way this sign turned out. So there we have it, guys. We got ourselves a nice ConCorp sign here now, where previously there was nothing. So definitely an improvement. Also, I found it funny. I found these signs here. Future Canale Granda of Hermitcraft NHO. And apparently in the past, this land has been commandeered by Convex. Please speak to ConCorp management regarding lease. So I guess Doc, very early on in the season, like the first day, had some plans for this area. But then we commandeered it from him, I guess. So I thought that was pretty funny. But anyways, sign is now up. So with this sign now up, I think we can consider this project now done, and we'll move on to something else. Alright guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take care of our pets, namely our dogs and cats here at ConCorp. So we're actually going to name some of the dogs because we have not done so yet. So we're going to name this dog Ava. We got Zoe right here. There we go. We got Dakota right there. Very nice. We got Bailey right there. Cooper. Pretty good name for a dog right there. We got a couple more here as well. So we got Apollo right there. We got Bo right here. There we go. Where's he going? He's going somewhere. Nope. Okay. False alarm. I thought he was going to go chase like a skeleton or something. So Ava's right here. Let's go ahead and name a few more. We got Loki. Loki over there. There we go. We'll have this dog sit down here. And actually, we'll have it come over here. And I think that's all of them. Nope, this one. Baxter. Baxter right there. Beautiful. Okay, I think that's all the dogs now named. So there we have it. So I'm happy with a lot of these dog names here. But we need a spot to house these dogs. Because we want to take care of our animals. We don't just want to leave them out like we have been doing. So I found a spot in ConCorp right over here. If we turn to the left-hand side, this area over here is still relatively untouched. I mean, we do have some things. We have the satellite dish, the radio towers. We got the diamond projector to space over here. Let me just turn this on. This is so much fun to turn on. So we have the diamond projector. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. The diamond projector to space. There we go. So that projects the diamond shape into space. So that's pretty cool. But other than that, and the bamboo and the mountain and the outpost, we don't really have a whole lot back here, and there is some space to work with. So that is the critical point here. This space back here could be utilized for some doghouses. So I think that is what we're going to do. So the plan is that we're going to essentially continue the pathway we have underwater here at the ConCorp Cavalry Stables. So there's a pathway that basically comes from ConCorp over here, from the actual city. So from here, you can see it comes down here, continues underwater, goes through this area, and on this side it continues up the other way. So we're just going to basically take this sort of design scheme with the light gray concrete on the bottom, the dead coral on the side, and then the stairs and the bricks, and just apply that to this other side right over here. So we're going to have, you know, some concrete down here. We'll have a staircase up, and then we'll have a pathway that will start right here. And so this pathway can come up here, go through the area between the radio tower and the diamond projection, and then maybe turn this way, and we can put the dog houses like along here or along here behind the satellite dish. I think either one of those could be a really, really cool option. So yeah, that is the plan at the moment. So let's go ahead and grab some concrete. We're going to need some bricks and stuff because we're going to make another pathway like this over on the far side of ConCorp. Alright guys, so we're on the yacht at the moment here, just chilling out, and yeah, we got a lot of the pathway done now, so let's take a look. We head on down here to the ConCorp Cavalry area. You can see we got the pathway now leading out of here, and it comes to this staircase, which you can just simply walk right on up. Comes to this gate, you open this gate, and you're out. And yeah, you can see we have this same sort of thing we have on the opposite side of the lake over there, so yeah, just sort of consistency thing right there. So we got these end rods here. Then we got the actual pathway. Now this pathway, I decided to go ahead and move it over to the project to space beacon area. So we got this going on here, so we can turn this off and on. And yeah, we can walk to and from this thing, which I think is pretty cool. We couldn't do that before, so yeah, glad we have this now down here. These logs you see here, these are going to be trees similar to what we have there and there. So that's what these logs are sort of marking. Just some areas we can put some trees if we want to. Then we have the pathway coming down here, and it goes straight over here. And this area is where I think we're going to put the dog houses and the cat area. So I think we're going to have dog houses on the right, cat houses, or not cat houses, cat, like, area, I guess. Like, an area for the cats to, like, go in and out of a bunch of nooks and crannies, and maybe we'll have some scaffolding and hay and stuff in there they can jump around in. Because dogs and cats need very different areas. So, yeah, I think dog houses here, cat area over here, and maybe like a really big cat area at the end potentially, because we do have a lot more cats than dogs. Like we have 16 cats and 9 dogs, I think. So that could potentially work out nicely. But anyways, yeah, these avenues here, I think this is where we're going to put like the dog houses in these areas, and then this area over here too. So I'm going to keep working on the dog houses here, and I'll be back once we've made some progress. Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a couple of small dog houses right here. So these houses aren't much. They're just basic houses, like the most basic house you can get. So yeah, they're nothing super fancy, but let's just take a look at them. So this is the first dog house. You just got a nice little 1x2 area in here. Dog can sit in like right down here. Same thing with this other one over here, just a 1x2 area. Then we have a somewhat bigger brick dog house right here. Of course, we got a nice soft carpet for them. They got some windows they can look out. They got a nice light in there. So that is the other dog house. Then we have down here a similar style of dog house to the other side, except with lanterns on here. We got a little house here where you can look out the bottom via the trapdoors. We got a little gate in the front. And then we have a stripped acacia wood dog house here. That's a little 2x2 on the inside with a little window in the back. So those are all the dog houses. I think we should be able to fit all the dogs in there. So let's go ahead and head on over this way, and we will retrieve the dogs from over here. So we'll just pick them all up, or set them all up, rather, like this. There we go. Get all these dudes. Villagers are going to work. Very good. So we will just grab all these guys. And we will head over and put all these dogs, all these wolves, I guess. I keep calling them dogs, but they're actually tamed wolves. We'll head over there, put them all into their houses. Alright, so last dog going into the dog house. We got them all into each individual house now. Just got to fit this last one in there. There we go. Perfect. Alright, so all dogs should be in there now. So we got 2 in here. We got 2 in here. We got 1 in here. There's 1 over here, 2 in here, and then 1 in here. So, perfect. Absolutely perfect. They each got a nice little house, and yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. So there are our dog houses complete. Now I think it's time we build a cat area. And the cat area, like I said, will be a little bit bigger than the dog houses, because we have more cats. So I'm thinking maybe we build like a couple different types of cat areas, like with a couple different like wood types. So like we could use like oak logs, we could use acacia, we could use jungle, etc. Maybe we use a couple different like wood types and then make like a couple different sections of cat area here. I think that would look pretty cool. And then we have to move all the cats over as well. So yeah, that's the next step. Cat land. I guess we'll call it Jellieland here because they're all jelly cats. So got to build Jellieland up here so the cats have some spots to play. So this is sort of the idea for Jellieland here. So I'm thinking stuff like this where you have a bunch of like nooks and crannies. So like you can get down underneath here. And yeah, if you're a cat, you're going to be like crawling in here and like cuddling up in a corner or something. That's something you could definitely do. You could also be like jumping on top of things. And these are supposed to be like I'm not really even sure what to call it because I have never personally owned a cat, but I think they're called like scratch poles, cat scratch poles. Is that what they're called? Somebody in the comments will let me know what these are called. But basically, there's like a pole, and then there's like an area on top that the cat can sit and rest on. So yeah, we have a couple of those around here, and we got some like hay bales down for, you want it to have like a soft surface, and we have a little bit of wool down there as well with some hidden lighting underneath. So yeah, stuff like this I think is what we'll add all along here, and then maybe on the end as well. And I'd like to maybe make these out of different wood types. So maybe the next one we'll do will be like acacia, and then some other type of wood at the end and at the very far end around here. So anyways, Jellieland is underway. Let's keep going. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jellieland. So we added a bunch of stuff here for the cats. So yeah, you can see here we got 4 different wood colors, 4 different sections of this area. And so we have 2 areas that are sort of exposed to the sky, a little bit more of an outdoory area with the acacia and the oak wood. And there's a bunch of little like hidden nooks and crannies in here. So for instance, like you can like dive through here and just go right through this gap there. Of course, I have the elytra on. That's what allows me to do that. And I can go back through just like this. And then, yeah, these are like the outdoor sections. And then these other 2 sections, these are like the indoor sections. So when it rains, the cats can come under here. We got little areas where they can sit down, like inside this thing here. We got areas they can like climb around on, and they can, jump up on different areas. They can drop down in certain spots. They can, get underneath certain areas, like up here, for instance. They can get underneath here, like this. Perfect. So yeah, a lot of different areas here. We got some more scratch poles and stuff here as well. Over here, we got a lot of scaffolding, so, they can climb this and move around here and come out here and sit down here. A lot of different stuff, and then there's areas where, like, you can duck down in here. There's, like, little secluded areas, which cats love. And then you have, like, little areas back here to sit down in. You can make your way up here. You can make your way up here. You can even, if I can get this, yeah, come up here. So, yeah, a lot of different areas for the cats to go around in and play around in and stuff like that. So I feel like it's pretty realistic for like a cat area. And now we need to move all the jelly cats in. We also got to get rid of this shulker box stuff because this took a lot of materials to put together. A lot of different wood types and wood products and stuff like that we had to use here. So we're going to put away some of this stuff right here. And let's see, I think the birch wood products are there. Okay. So, oh yeah, I almost forgot. We also have jelly treats in here. So we got some raw cod in here. This is just a shulker box I put in the ground, and same thing over here. Jelly treats in the back. So plenty of jelly treats for every cat in this area. So let's go and retrieve all the jellies. So I think all of them are over here. So let's just, we might as well like stand all of them up at once because why not? Got a little jelly army here. This one. There's so many of them. Oh, I can't even reach this one. Come on, guy. Come on, guy. Can I not? There we go. Got him. Okay. That one. I think they're all now stood up. Oh, nope. One's still left behind. There we go. Chocolate jelly. Oh, there's one up here too. Apricot. And I think there is one more, which is, I want to say over here. He got pushed by a golem to a different location. I want to say, yeah, peanut butter and jelly. Okay, I think we got them all. So we shall walk with our jelly army over this way. Hopefully all the cats follow. Got to make sure all 16 of them make it over. We're going to take flight. Fly across the lake. Okay, a couple of them made it. Let's just sit all these guys down in this area so we don't lose them all. Okay. More coming over still. Habanero jelly. Okay, more still coming over. There's so many of them. Anybody ever have some problem cats? That is the case for us with Peach and Blueberry. Both Peach and Blueberry do not want to leave the top level of the apartment building right now. These cats are the only two cats we have left to move over there. And yeah, they're definitely standing up, but they like to sit on the beds and like sleep on the beds and just lounge around. They don't really like to teleport to me. Like if I go down this way, let's say, you'll see they just simply they just simply do not teleport. I don't know how to fix this. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I guess we could sit them down and push them down the steps, maybe? Let's try that, I guess. We could also maybe put them in boats. That might be another option. Maybe we just have to do this, though. All the way out there. I don't know. I guess we'll have to push them. We're going to get these cats out there, even if we have to push them all the way there while they're sitting down. We're going to do it, guys. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. Let's see if this cat, once we get it like out of the range of the beds, will do anything differently. Hopefully, the cat does. Update on the problem cats. It seems like once you get the cats outside of bed range, they're fine. And they go back to working normally. But, man, they love their beds. They love their beds. No, 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 you're not helping. Go back down. Thank you. Jeez. Guy's thinking he's helping. He's just getting in the way. Typical villager behavior. What is this guy doing? What? Guy. Just leave. It's a cat. Just leave it, bro. It's fine. There you go. Good man. Good man. Dang it. These guys just keep... They won't leave the cats alone. They're very interested in the cats. Just like the real-life counterpart, these jellies did not want to cooperate on anything, but we got all 16 here, I believe, now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. All jellies are here. Let's begin to shortly move them in. We want to get probably a nice balance of cats on each one. We want to make sure they're all, yeah, in this area here. So we'll probably just like move one, let's say to right there. There we go. There's the first one. And then we'll just keep moving them in from here, making sure that they're in various spots around here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't easy, but we eventually got all the cats in place, and Jellieland is now complete. So, let's count them up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the 16th jelly is right down here. So there we have it, guys. 16 jellies in place in Jellieland. All the flavor of jellies, and they can, yeah, use this area and play around this area to their heart's content. So yeah, liking that, digging this area, and yeah, all the dogs are already in place here. So yeah, this little pet area we have down here is shaping up quite nicely. The one other thing we need to do here, though, is we need to build up some trees here, similar to those. So I want to build a little bit of trees here. I don't know if I want to build trees back here, because we could extend this, like back to here, and then bring it across this way, and potentially put something over here. Like, I know I talked in the past about a drone hangar that we could potentially put here. That still could happen, potentially. So we might hold off on that, or we could put like some type of water feature that maybe we could turn on and off to like shut down access to the lake or something. That could also be pretty cool. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We'll have to see. But I definitely want to put a few trees here, so let's go ahead and do it. Alright guys, so we got some trees now placed down around here. Decided to go ahead and place a couple trees over here, despite the fact that we might extend this in the future and potentially, you know, make it come out here and build some stuff back here. I don't know, it feels like something could go there, but I'm not exactly sure what at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see about that. But this avenue is done and the trees are all in. I also put down a ender chest right here so that we can have some access to stuff over here if we need it. So that's fantastic. But guys, I think with that, for now, that will be it for me today. Feel like we got a lot done this episode. We got the cat Jellieland area now complete. We got all the dog houses and all the dogs put in the dog houses. And of course, can't forget, we got the big ConCorp sign now over here. That is going to be, yeah, showing this is ConCorp from the backside now, and also goes along the Elytra course. So, yeah, anyways, guys, for now, that's going to have to be it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. It's been Cub. Goodbye.